And we're live.
We've been watching a lot of, well, Woody likes it when women get beat up, so we've been watching this subreddit called, like, I don't know, it's like Pussy Destroyed or something. What's it called, Woody?
PussyPassdenied.
Woman Beaters Anonymous.
Oh, I got to see this. It's on Reddit.
Domestic abuse. Major league domestic abuse, something like that.
I went through it after we talked about it. Honestly, it's not nearly as good as the Justice.
Off, are you?
Yeah, I like
at the middle cover right there.
Yeah, typically what happens in PussyPassdenied is a girl will hit a guy and then he'll hit her back, you know, or she'll, I don't know, attempt behavior that a guy wouldn't get away with, and she doesn't get away with it either. That's the typical scenario.
So this is what you into now. 77-year-old PussyPassdenied.
Dude, I like that one. I actually have it saved as a topic. Do you want to see it?
Yeah, because I didn't like this one. I thought the cop was a jerk, and Woody was like, "Look at that old granny talking smack. Yeah, get her." And I was just,
all right. Let's watch it together, and you guys can be the judge.
All right, we're watching this. Let's watch.
All right. So to me, this was a nice counter example. Let me just set it up for 10 seconds here. I've seen a lot of people, typically black people, saying that the police aren't treating them very well. And but then I look at it and it's like, you're not the card carrier for injustice I'm looking for, because you like resisted arrest and you didn't follow instructions and you weren't polite and all those things. And this to me is a 77-year-old white grandmother, and she acts just like the thugs in the video, you know, like disrespectful towards police, etc. And she gets treated just like they do too. So that's why I liked it. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Ready, set, play.
Sergeant Gabe, King Police Department. Touching my laser 66. We need to top the hill back there, and this is 50 miles on to here.
All right, let's hurry up. I've got to go to the bathroom.
Let me see your driver license and insurance, please.
I have a bladder infection.
Let me see your driver license and insurance, please.
Well, you listen to me.
No, I want to see your driver license and insurance, please. Then I'll listen to you.
Oh, you listen to me, young man.
Why are you going to wait?
I'm gonna write. Give me your driver license.
I'll give it to you in a minute.
No, you give it to me now. I'm gonna take you to jail.
Well,
Right?
ahead.
She wants to be the alpha.
Step out of the vehicle. Get 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 out of the vehicle.
Look at her
Play
sense
this
of
way.
shock.
Come on. Get out of the vehicle.
How dare you?
Get out of the
No
vehicle.
one's ever said no to me before.
Get out of the vehicle.
I'm going to report you hurted me.
Okay. Step out of the vehicle.
You
Get
heard
out of the
me.
vehicle.
She said hurted. Good God.
Get out of the
Reverting
vehicle,
to a
lady.
kindergarten stage.
Get back up.
Oh!
Get out of the car, lady.
Oh, good Lord.
You're under arrest. Get out of the vehicle. Get back,
He's
lady.
gonna shoot her in just a second.
No, he's not. He's gonna cuff her.
He turns the camera off and he executes her right there.
Yep, he beats her to death with a tire iron and
Rapes
leaves
her.
her there.
Rapes her.
Well,
you
now
can
that'd
see
be a
on the
what's
left
that
If I was
side.
this old woman, I would piss all over the back of the
No,
police
you
car.
wasn't. You
Oh my
refused to
God.
give me your license. Now
I
you
literally
get to
would.
jail.
She's like, I got
Smelly
to
bladder
put me
infection.
back in there. I'm
You
gonna
said
piss
you'll
and
give
make
it to
him
me when
smell
you
it
get
the
a
rest of the
chance.
day.
That's not the way it works.
I've got to take my purse.
I'm like, all right,
I'm
bitch.
gonna take your purse with you.
Put me in the back of the cop car, please. It'll leave
I'm gonna take your car.
It all depends. See, she failed a traffic thing, so he has probable cause of pulling her, so she has to show his ID. If he pulled her over and he doesn't tell her or have any reason to, then she doesn't have to show.
Right. So he just randomly stopped her.
No,
What are
he
you laughing at?
stopped her because she broke a traffic violation.
Right, but if she didn't break that, if he just randomly...
If he just randomly stopped her, she wouldn't have to show.
I'm pretty sure you always have to show your ID.
You don't always have to show. The cop has to have probable cause you have committed a crime.
Wings is actually right about this. Like, apparently, like traditionally, a cop can't just sit there and say, "Show me your papers." You know, like if I'm walking on the sidewalk, a cop can't just demand that I show my ID. But in a traffic stop situation, he can. I don't know why exactly, but
Because he pulled her because he seen her commit an act, or he thought he seen her commit an act that gives him probable cause to.
I think if
to
you're
need her
behind the
ID.
wheel, I think if you're
Well,
behind the
getting-
wheel of a vehicle, you have to prove that you have a driver's license.
yeah.
Get into the
something like
actual
that.
video.
Well,
I think
actually,
I
you don't
like
have to do
she
that
was
kind
being
of
a spoiled twat.
She was being a spoiled twat. That's why I liked it too. And she resisted arrest. She's like, "How dare?" He's like, "Show me your license." I'll show you my license in a minute.
Then-
First, I'm going
Then
to
she
talk about
falls
my
dramatically
pee-pee.
out of the car when he pulls her. Oh, my mitt.
Let's be fair here. First off, she had to pee.
Who gives a
did
fuck?
have to-
I don't give a fuck. Yeah, no. He's like driver's license registration.
Oh,
okay.
she's the only driver that has to
Here's what happens.
You know, she's the only driver that ever has to go to the bathroom when she's operating a motor
She
vehicle. She's the
led
only
with,
person that has to
"Can
deal
you
with
make
that.
this quick because I have to pee?" And he's like, "Just show me driver's license and registration." I will
fair-
when I'm done talking.
To be
Essentially.
fair, she said she had to pee, and she came out with the entitlement right away, and then the cop got the entitlement, and then she went back to the entitlement, and the cop's like, "Well, fuck this, I'm gonna show who's the boss."
It was. I didn't think the cop. It was who's the boss was the thing. I felt she was like, "Hey, make this quick. I'm the boss here." And he's like, "Show me your license. I'm the boss here." And then there was this sort of battle of who's going to lay out how this goes. And the cops rarely lose that. Sometimes I think they're a little douchey. Sometimes I think that they're pushing around people who didn't do
that
anything.
cop was douchey. Like, if that was me, I would have just went along with him. Like, I'm like, okay, give me your ID, and we can speed this along and get you to the bathroom. That's all that has to do. That de-escalated right there.
But it's just part of being a functional member of society. You don't make a scene like that. I wish he just would have just thumped her right in the forehead just to see those eyes go wide. Just no one's ever done
Murka wants
that.
him you just fucking beat him with a baton right there, right in the face.
No, I like his idea that just right.
Just-
right on the, right on
I'll
the,
give it to you when I'm done talking, ma'am. Give it to me now.
Yes, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You know, just like that's what she needed. She was just so indignant about the whole thing. Like, "I'll give you my license when I'm done talking. I'm gonna report you because you hurted me." It's like, I just want to smack her too.
After she got arrested, she didn't talk about peeing anymore, so she probably made that shit up when she saw the blue lights.
I was saying that. Like, if I really had to pee, I would have pissed all in the back of that cruiser.
I think she made it up.
Well, but then you're covered in pee and in jail.
I wouldn't have gave a shit at that point.
I don't like being covered in pee personally. Like, and I certainly wouldn't want to in an area like jail. Hey, piss pants!
Oh,
What
man,
you in here for?
This video kicks ass too. 5 girls are kicking this one girl's ass. This boyfriend comes in and fucking cleans house.
Oh, is this?
We
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
that one.
These bitches.
That one we like.
We've watched that one before. That guy hits women like they're men. Like,
Yeah.
like, sometimes when you see a guy hit a girl, it's like, whoa, he hit her. But he was pulling his punch a little bit, right? Like, he was kind of, he didn't. This guy is throwing Rocky Balboa haymakers. Yeah, he's tossing
That's
them
a
around.
display of love right there. That's love on camera.
I probably would do the same thing.
He loves her.
What if like 5 girls beating up Jen?
My sister?
Yeah, your sister Jen.
There'd be 5 dead fucking people.
Would you pull punches? Would you pull punches?
There'd be 5 dead. And I'm not you. And actually, you can speak to this because they don't know me, and no one else watching this does. I'm not violent by nature at all. I'm actually kind of passive, but that's family. That's different. For a girlfriend, I'll honestly, if it was a girlfriend, I'd pick her up and get her out of there. Because I don't know what those girls got. I don't know how many other friends. There could be 25 people waiting to jump in because
How many? Here's a question then. How many women can you beat up?
How many women can I?
Yeah. If I throw you in the ring with 3 like college chicks, college age women wearing
Sorority
yoga
girls.
Remember I said I could beat up like 5.
God, if only.
0.
No, step up your game. No, boo, boo. Oh,
I could take 3 at least.
All right.
you
Give
want
me
some
a
advice
situation.
on social media? Talk about how many women you can beat up.
No, all right, here. All right. Well, let's go
What
there.
level
all right.
of fitness girl?
Give
Are we
me-
talking about like weightlifting girls?
Sorry,
or
girl.
Like,
Doesn't
No,
matter.
just
like,
average.
blonde
Go to the
hair,
local
eyebrow.
Starbucks and you just grab the first 4 you see.
All right. Well, college. All right. Well, give me this. Like, why am I fighting them? Because if it's for just fun, no. But
They raped your dog.
my dog.
Yeah. You walked in and they were sodomizing your pets, and you got to get back at them.
With some sort of a device.
Yeah. It was a broom handle. It's very vicious.
Yeah. You walk in, they got the shitty broom handle in one hand, they're all laughing about it, the dog's like, ah! And you just see red. How many of
Not
those
innocent
bitches
girl
can you take?
laughing, cackling maniacally, enjoying the pain of being woman.
A dozen.
How
A
many can you
dozen
take?
women,
A
huh?
dozen?
A dozen.
You think is this one-on-one situations or all at the same
No.
time?
It's
Same
a
time.
dozen of them. So it
You
would
walk
be.
up in the dog rape room and they're just in there. So it's all 12 of them at once.
See, now you got me all fired up. I'm thinking about my dog getting like sodomized over here.
Yeah.
About Rufus?
Yeah.
Or no, I had another. Well, yeah, Rufus too. I'm telling you right now, the first 4 go down at once.
What do you
You're
like,
all
Lord?
getting some.
Are you gonna do like a
Are
Jackie
you
Chan?
Sauron? You're
Ryan,
gonna like hit him with a giant.
You're all getting Dwayne Johnson's Hercules Club. 5 of you are going down.
There's going to be a semicircle of concussed bitches surrounding Drew.
He's dropping
Then it-
elbows. He's coming off the ropes.
Then it's Tom Cruise style. Then the first one, there, and then the second two, and then the last two just run, and something bad happens on the way out. They trip,
I'm
fall.
thinking that if they were working together, I could only take like 4, because that is a lot of weight coming at you that you just wouldn't be able to overwhelm. But if they're just kind of all like, I don't want to be the one to get in the fight, go with her. Like, I could probably do like 9 or 10. Because that's only like, what, 18 punches at the most?
Yeah.
It's not. I don't know, man.
I don't know. It depends.
You're your
how
dog, man. You get this. That's enough to kick the adrenaline up. You probably bang on at least 5.5.
If you're fighting 12 women, you really have to be on your A game. You can't be going in there and getting like tied up with one of them. You can't have
That's what
her
I'm
do
saying.
that thing. You can't have her pull that move where they like go head forward and like come at you with the claws. Like no, when she pulls that, you have to just like uppercut and like
Flying
shift
knee.
to your left, and like come up on another one with a hook. Like you got to be ducking and moving the whole
I
time.
don't think Drew understands what 12 women can actually do.
Die. They can all die.
Let me give you a story here. When we was in gym class in middle school, we were outnumbered by the girls 2-1 in my gym class.
That's good
But
number.
as boys, we felt we could beat them all in the tug of war. So you get arrogant. It's like, yeah, we're stronger, we're bigger, we're faster.
Right.
But 2-1 ratio in tug of war doesn't work.
No, like, but you're not tug-of-warring them. You're fighting them. But even with 12 people, you'd have to be like the guy from Assassin's Creed, like hitting one over here and then jumping
Yeah,
and
but
leaping.
what
and
if one of those
hitting another
12
one.
girls or somebody just like a big fucking dyke-looking girl, like Supergirl, like
She-
boss battle girl.
I'm coming after her first.
Boss battle girl.
Here's what I'm counting on
She got
almost.
like a fucking shaved high top haircut and like no titties because she's been lifting so many damn weights.
I think
Boss
if you
Malcolm.
get a woman in a fighting situation, like I'm almost counting on there being a lot of quit in her, right? Like a guy's going to take a bunch of shots. He's going to sort of go to the death. I feel like a lot of women, an average sorority girl, Starbucks chick, like a good shot to the nose that tears up an eye or something, and
Right.
they change their mind. Right, I'm almost counting on them just like not being.
It's going to be like the lady in the video. The lady in the video, as soon as any kind of force was used, it was like, oh my god, I did not realize this was a line that could be crossed. I thought I was immune from this. And so then it just goes into full-on panic mode.
Yeah. There's not, of course, not all women. Obviously, there's pro fighters and athletes and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
But the
your
ones in our
typical
scenario that we made.
Starbucks girl that we're talking about here, I feel like when confronted with that much pain and fear, that they'd snap right to, never mind, I don't want to.
Right.
And you just have to convert them as many as you can to that.
Well, you ever
mindset.
see? You ever see? Like, look at cat fights.
I don't
right?
think Woody ever seen black girls.
Well, it's all slapping or scratching. There's never any serious. I mean, scratching maybe the eyes, but there's not a whole lot of serious danger going on.
You want to wear some goggles.
Wings brings up a strong point. No, I was definitely going for Ugg boot wearing, vanilla latte drinking women.
Yeah, white girls for sure.
Sorority girls.
I feel like I can handle like 8 or 9 white girls, but if you start throwing black women in there, I'd take like 3 or 4.
Yeah. I like the way you're
Anyone from the hood, you immediately got to cut your number.
I'll put it this way: you go open the phone book and pick the first 4 Shaniquas you find. They'll whip my ass together. I might be able to handle 3 if I could like get a leg kick in, hurt somebody's knee or something. But
I bet I could take a dozen Tiffany's.
a dozen.
Doesn't cake.
At least it'd be one of those things where you like grabbed heads and smashed them together and got some Bruce Lee screams in. Like you can have fun with that.
Grab their
Yeah,
ponytails
Throw a
like
handful
handles.
of Jennifers in
but
there.
when
I still got
Shaniqua
it.
shows up,
Right.
when Shaniqua shows up, you better be on your A game. You gotta be like.
Yeah, you got to be careful because Tyreek isn't far away and he'll really end you.
Yeah,
If it's hood, you got to cut your expectations down by a third.
absolutely. Yeah.
Definitely.
So I'm gonna say 9 Shaniquas, 12 Caitlins.
All right. I like where you're headed there.
How many Ming Lees from South Korea? I would. That's at least double that
Yeah.
second number.
It's hard to say. Maybe they're into Taekwondo. Maybe that's what they do for fun. I don't know. What if they start doing like handsprings and cartwheels everywhere, it's spinning in the air and doing that's no good. But if they're like, they just play StarCraft for fun, you could probably take out 15 of those.
So we're fighting Koreans now.
Actually, if they play StarCraft a lot, they probably can work together. They know some strategy, so that could be a bad thing
Yeah.
instead of
I have
just
a
an every
StarCraft
person for
topic.
themselves mentality.